Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. And we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Go! Airing it out to start this drive. Fits it through the middle. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
At the 37-yard line. Let's go.
They'll go play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36.
He's going to throw this one. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
That's caught for the first. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
First down.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 1st and 10 from the 43. Working now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Finds the in route complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bills.
Throwing it again here. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Falcons ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up. I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
2nd and 18. The 11-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Pushing it up past the 30. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on second. Throwing from the gun here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down. Third and long for him here. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And this drive has come to a screeching halt. 3 straight sacks. That brings up fourth down. Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. They go play action on first down. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Cole Bishop on the coverage.
They're going to try and throw it here. Quick slant into the hands of Pitts. And he's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. So 20 yards on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Almost a completion of the wrong team there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Now this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not,
put the body on the line for his team. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Still sticking with the passing game. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Panther 60, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check out.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Go.
Throwing from the gun. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 4th quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
All right, they're going to throw for it. They did it! He made the interception! Matt Milano in the pick it off. And he gives them a fraction more breathing room out to the 3-yard line. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And now it's 2nd down.
10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready? Bronco 80. Bronco 80.
Setting up to pass. Gets 2, Pitts has another. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down.
First down.
Break.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go now. 72. Huh. Turn.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Back to Pitts it goes. And he has this down to the 34. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Hut, go.
He'll look to throw it. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they get to him before he can reach the end zone, Brock. No touchdown on our final play. This game is over. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.